everyone, welcome to episode 12 of the Cruising Show. We've got a great show in store for you today, including some cruise talk about Kelly Clarkson. We're going to answer some cruise questions for you, and we've got some deals for you this week, including our deal of the week, which is an amazing deal, 12 nights to Panama for $349. You are not going to want to miss out, so check it out. Hey all you cruisers, welcome to Northern Viking Explorer. I'm Ken, and this channel is all about travel, exploring, and discovery, so make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on upcoming videos, including more videos like this one of the Cruising Show. And we've got a great show in store for you today, including some cruise talk. We're going to talk about Kelly Clarkson. We're going to answer a few cruise questions for you as well. We've got some great deals for you today, including our deal of the week. You're not going to want to miss out on this one. $349 for a 12-night Panama cruise. Yes, $349, so make sure you stick around for that one. We are going to get right into it today, and we're going to start out with the mug of the week. This one is the Starbucks mug from Puerto Vallarta. You can see it's got some beautiful pictures on it there. We picked this one up, I believe, when we were on the Mariner of the Seas many years ago, and we stopped into Puerto Vallarta. So that is the mug of the week. Hey, I also want to give a shout out to Danny in Olympia, Washington. He was the winner of the backpack from last week's episode. So congratulations to Danny on winning that GoNex backpack. All right, so let's get into some cruise news. We are here on the Norwegian website, where Norwegian actually about a month ago announced a partnership with Kelly Clarkson, where she's joining the Norwegian family. She's going to be the godmother of the Norwegian Encore. So on November the 21st, they're going to be christening the Encore, and Kelly Clarkson's going to be doing that. So it's kind of cool news. They gave away 20 cruises on her show. Her show is called The Kelly Clarkson Show, and they gave 20 cruises away to some deserving music educators, and they're doing some good stuff there. It's kind of I guess I don't want to say a new thing, but you see Reba McEntire is the godmother of the Epic. You're seeing all sorts of cruise lines doing things like Shaq with Carnival. He's really promoting Carnival. You've got Guy Fieri with all his burgers and all that kind of stuff. So cruise lines are really kind of digging into the celebrity thing and using them to promote their businesses. So it's kind of a cool thing. Hey, if you're on the Norwegian Encore, I'd love to hear from you, because I've heard on another website that there might be some performances by Kelly Clarkson. And if this is true, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below if you do know this, because that would be really cool if you're on that ship and you get to hear a Grammy Award winning artist. So Kelly Clarkson on Norwegian Encore. So I've got a few questions I want to answer for you. We've got a couple questions today that we're going to talk about. And the first one is, what ship should we book to Alaska? And this is a kind of a hard question to answer, but I'm going to do my best to steer you in the right direction. So first thing I want to say is there's a few different sizes of ship. You've got some mega ships, you've got some medium-sized ships, and you've got some smaller ships. So first thing, do you want to do a lot of walking on your cruise, or are you looking for something with more fine dining or more of a relaxed environment? So those are a few things to consider. So for example, if you have mobility issues, maybe picking a smaller ship that you're not walking as much, or picking a really good cabin location on a bigger ship so you're not doing as much walking. Those are things to consider, as well as how formal of a cruise you're looking for. So if you're looking for something not quite as formal, maybe you'd go with Norwegian or Carnival, but maybe Celebrity or Holland America if you're wanting something more formal, Royal Caribbean there. So those are things to think about. You can do research online, go to Cruise Critic, you'll find all sorts of stuff there. The other thing that might be even more important to you is what kind of ship and what some of the amenities are. And when you think about Alaska, this is probably something that might be a little bit more important to you. For example, this is photos from the Ovation of the Seas. And if maybe you have kids and they want to do a lot of swimming, but it can get cold in Alaska. And especially if you're on the kind of the shoulder months of cruising in the later spring or early spring to in the fall, You might want to pick a cruise that has more of an indoor swimming area. So for example, the Ovation of the Seas has beautiful indoor solariums that you can use to swim in. I know Princess ships, some of those ones have indoor solariums. So if you're wanting to spend a lot of time in the pool, those might be good options for you. But maybe some people are looking for more of a relaxing time, sitting on couches, overlooking the windows. And Norwegian on the Bliss and the Joy, they've got what's called the Observation Lounge. If many of you have followed our vlog series from this summer on the Norwegian Joy, and I showcased the Observation Lounge. But that's a great place, lots of couches, places to relax by the window where you can overlook Alaska. So those are also things to consider when booking your cruise. I would suggest if you are trying to decide that you might just go search your cruises and just pick the ships and start watching videos on YouTube, or even just punch the ship's name into Google and look at the pictures that come up, or in Cruise Critic, and it'll give you a lot of information on kind of what to expect on those cruises. So that'd be my answer. I know it's not a defined answer of what cruise ship you should pick, but definitely start researching and pick based on your needs. Now, the next question I have gotten is, what excursion should we do in Belize? And I know this is kind of totally opposite from Alaska, to go to the Caribbean and Belize. And we were on the Norwegian Jewel to Belize a few years back. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend, if you haven't been to Belize before and you're a little bit adventurous, to do the cave tubing. We just did the cave tubing, but they have cave tubing and zip lining. But the cave tubing was absolutely phenomenal. We rode a bus from the cruise port over to the caves, and you walk through the jungle, you grab your tube, you have a headlight on your head, and you float down a river straight into the side of a mountain, and you tube through the mountain looking at all, I don't even know how to, stalactites and stalagmites. It is absolutely phenomenal. I would highly recommend that. And we booked that one with Norwegian, but I'm sure there's private excursions as well if you're interested in that. Just Google those and you'll find some companies. I believe Bums Up is one of them. There's other ones. You can check them out online. Just Google cave tubing in Belize, and I'd highly recommend that as an excursion. So let's head on over to my website, northernvikingexplorer.com. We're going to get into our cruise deals. If you haven't been here before, you can just follow along in the video or type in northernvikingexplorer.com. And when you get here, you are going to see my beautiful face and Andrea's beautiful face. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel here as well. Join our mailing list where you'll be notified of prizes and new videos, different things like that. You can do that right there. But what you're looking for over on the second page here is the cruise and travel deals. You can click on that button and it's going to bring you to our cruise and travel deals for the week. Hey, if you're new here, just to let you know, these are affiliate links. So if you purchase through them, I do receive a small commission. If you don't want to do that, give your travel agent a call and hopefully they can find the same deals for you. Also, remember, these deals are here now. They have changed already from yesterday when I started looking at them to today, and they could change in 5 minutes. They could be totally gone. They might be here for 5 days. Just, if you want to book them, go book them. Don't hang around because they could be gone. So we're going to go right into the deals today. The first one is on the Norwegian Breakaway. 3,963 passengers, Norwegian Breakaway, December 14th. This is a pre-Christmas cruise. Go out for a cruise, come back for Christmas. You will be loved by everyone that you take. $349 on the Breakaway, December the 14th. This is the Breakaway class. The maiden voyage of this ship was in 2013, so it's only, I guess, what does that make it? A 6-year-old ship, and it goes from Orlando, so Port Canaveral, and again, this is on December the 14th. $349 for an interior, $499 for an ocean view, $599 balcony, $799 for a suite. How can you beat that? Let's take a look at the itinerary. So Port Canaveral, a couple days at sea. Tortola, so the Virgin Islands. St. Thomas, another day at sea. Great Stirrup Key. Orlando, so back to Port Canaveral. Did I say Cape Canaveral or Port Canaveral? Well, it's Port Canaveral. And that's what you get for $349 All right, next deal, $159 4-night Bahamas cruise in January. This is on the Carnival Victory. We're talking 2,764 passengers, Destiny class, refurbished in 2018. So the first deal is a 3-night. If you scroll down, you get to the 4-night. So January 13th, $159, $209 for a ocean view, $319 for a balcony. There's a couple dates for the balcony at that price. And actually the cheapest price on the suite, January 6th, $523. January blues, go on a cruise. That rhymes now. I mean it. Does anyone want a peanut? Hey, nobody replied to me last week when I said that. So again, we'll use that one again. No more rhymes now, I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? If you know what movie that's from, write it in the comments below. All right, back to this itinerary. Miami, day 1, day at sea. Day 3, Half Moon Cay. Day 4, Nassau. Back to Miami. $159. Cheaper than Costco. Going to Costco and filling your buggy. How can you go wrong? You get to eat as much as you want as well. All right, that's deal number 2. Deal number 3. Hey, and one of the reasons I talked about the Ovation of the Seas earlier is because deal number 3 is on the Ovation of the Seas to Alaska this summer. And now this is a prime date. This is the end of August. There's also, so the best deal is August is August 28th. So there's some great deals for Alaska already coming up. But when you click on the link, August 28th is the best deal for August at $983. If you have to go a little bit earlier, maybe people are going back to school, it's only a little bit more. Like the week before is $1,074 for an interior. But we'll go over this first one here. So August 28th, $983 on the Ovation of the Seas, $1,155 for an ocean view, $1,200 for a balcony. Hey, if you are loaded, $10,403 for a suite. That would be nice. But I don't have that kind of money to spend on a cruise. That's a lot of money. But I'm sure it's worth it. But we'll go with the cheaper options. $983. Let's check out the itinerary. Now I'm just rambling. Seattle. Day at sea. Alaska Inside Passage. Then Juneau, Skagway, Glacier Bay, a day at sea, back to Victoria, and back to Seattle. So some great ports there if you're interested in seeing Juneau and Skagway. We did our vlog series on the Joy this summer. You can go back and check out those videos for Juneau and Skagway, see what we did there. And that was, again, on the Ovation of the Seas, 4,180 passengers. Hey, a whopping 4,905 passengers at double occupancy, Quantum class. And again, that one has the solarium, those pictures that I showed you before. Go check them out on Cruise Critic. There's lots of photos of that. Deal number 4 is a balcony deal, $619, 7-night Mexican cruise on Princess in January. Beat those January blues. January the 4th, 519 interior, $619 for a balcony. This is on the Royal Princess, 3,600 passengers on the Royal class. Hey, there's some great deals as well for other weeks, January 11th, 18th, 25th, $569. You can get an interior for, and even the balconies, $674, $683, $651. So some really good deals there on the Royal Princess. Let's check out the itinerary. Los Angeles, day at sea, Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta. Go pick yourself up a Starbucks mug. There's a few Starbucks there. Puerto Vallarta. Day at sea, another day at sea, Los Angeles. $619 for a balcony. That is a great deal on Princess. All right, my favorite part. Time for the deal of the week. Yes, the deal of the week. $349. $349. 2 Costco trips. That's like 2 Costco trips. Or maybe 1 Costco trip if you really fill your buggy. For a 12-night Panama Canal cruise on Norwegian. Let's check it out. So this one departs from Miami on the Norwegian Pearl, 2,394 passengers, part of the Jewel class, refurbed in 2017, sister ship to the Norwegian Jewel. This is the Pearl. I think that's what I said. 2016 gold list ship. So November the 22nd. So you've got almost a month to get yourself together and get on this cruise. $349. That's only $29 a night. You've got $429 for an ocean view, $899 for a balcony, $1199 for a suite. Even the suite at $1199 is only $100 a night for 12 nights. Let's check out the itinerary on this one. So you sail out of the beautiful Miami, past Miami Beach there, a couple days at sea. You get to go to Panama, the Panama Canal, the Gatun Lake, Panama, Colon, Panama, Puerto Limon, Costa Rica, another day at sea, Cayman Islands, swim with the stingrays. You get to go to Roatan, Harvest Key, Belize. Hey, that's where... Oh, that's Harvest Key. It's not actually Belize City, but it's beautiful there anyway. Otherwise, I'd say go cave tubing, but you're going to be at the Harvest Key, so can't do that. Costa Maya, Mexico, another day at sea. Great Stirrup Key in the Bahamas. Back to Miami. $349. How can you go wrong? Sign us all up. November 22nd, it's cold. You need to be on a cruise. So that's my recommendation. All right. Thanks for watching our deals this week. I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Also, remember, follow us on social media. All the links are in the description. Join our mailing list. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Let's start some conversations. Hey, and if you have some cruising questions, drop those in the comment section below. I try to get to as many as I can. I pull them from all sorts of sources, but you might have that question answered in our show next time. So write your questions down there. Also, remember to subscribe to Northern Viking Explorer because I've got tons of videos coming up that I'd love to share with you. So thanks for watching today and happy cruising. Take care.